for listening to the Zoology podcast, and today we will be learning about fishies, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals.
Can you not talk like that? You sound like my preschool teacher.
I can eat you again if you'd prefer that.
Dude, you are so psychotic. Why did you become my teacher?
Am I psychotic? Maybe you are the psychotic one.
That makes no sense.
Actually, it does make sense, because maybe you dreamt me up. Maybe I'm not even real. Maybe you created me so you could learn about all your favorite animals. Okay, fine, you're right. That doesn't make sense. We're running low on time. We should finish this lesson.
You don't have a watch. How do you know if we're running low on time?
What do you mean? Watch is right here.
I should have known better.
Fish. They live in the ocean. There's a lot of different kinds, some colorful, some not so colorful. More on that later.
That was so insightful.
Bear with me. Amphibians. Small vertebrates that need water or a moist environment to survive. The species in this group include frogs, toads, salamanders, and newts. All can breathe and absorb water through their very thin skin. Amphibians also have special skin glands that produce useful proteins. Reptiles are air-breathing vertebrates covered in special skin made up of scaly bony plates or a combination of both. They include crocodiles, snakes, lizards, turtles, and tortoises. All regularly shed the outer layer of their skin. Their metabolism depends on the temperature of their environment.
You forgot that they include dragons.
This would go faster if you would stop interrupting me.
Right, sorry.
Birds. Vertebrate animals adapted for flight. Many can also run, jump, swim, and dive. Some, like penguins, have lost the ability to fly but retained their wings. Birds are found worldwide and in all habitats. The largest is the 9-foot-tall ostrich. The smallest is the 2-inch-long bee hummingbird. Everything about the anatomy of a bird reflects its ability to fly. The wings, for example, are shaped to create lift. The leading edge is thicker than the back edge, and they are covered in feathers that narrow to a point. Airplane wings are modeled after bird wings. Mammals, a warm-blooded vertebrate animal of a class that is distinguished by the possession of hair or fur, the secretion of milk by females for the nourishment of the young, and typically the birth of live young.
Are we done?
Nope, not quite. I still have to tell you about two animals within each of these phyla.
Of course.
Two types of fish are the blobfish and the rainbow trout. Blobfish are native to the waters off Australia and New Zealand, where they bob along the sea floor, scooping up any unsuspecting small creatures that cross their path. They live at average depths of 3,000 feet. Their diet consists of small crustaceans like crabs, sea urchins, and shellfish. Rainbow trout are predators and will eat almost everything that they can catch, including insects, small fish, and crustaceans. They will also eat fish eggs, including the eggs of other rainbow trout, and will scavenge on leftover carcasses as well. Trout begin spawning at the age of 3 or 4. Spawning season for rainbow trouts occurs in the spring. The rainbow trout has been introduced to every continent except Antarctica. Rainbow trout are a part of a group known as black-spotted trout due to the black spots on their bodies. They may interbreed with other black-spotted trout like Mexican golden or Gila trout when located in the same area. The temperature tolerance of rainbow trout is from 32 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Their ideal range is between 55 and 60. The color of rainbow trout meat will vary with diet and environmental conditions. A female trout can spawn from 200 to 8,000 eggs during season.
Interesting.
Very. Two species of amphibians are the mudpuppy and the redeyed tree frog. The mudpuppy is a salamander that hides a secret. It is one of the few salamanders who can actually make noise. The mudpuppy is called a mudpuppy because it squeaks a sound that closely resembles a dog bark. Mudpuppies are among the largest of all salamanders. They can grow to be over 16 inches long, but the average is 11 inches. Mudpuppies are found on the bottom of lakes, ponds, rivers, and streams. The red-eyed tree frog has bright velvet-colored eyes to shock predators so that they at least briefly question their meal choice. These tree frogs sleep during the day on the underside of a leaf. When they sleep, they hide their defining markings. During the night, the red-eyed tree frog uses its neon green color to mess with predators' night vision capabilities. Although colored extremely bright, red-eyed tree frogs are not venomous. Now two species of reptiles. Do you know any reptiles?
Yeah, alligator and...
Let's do a snapping turtle.
Why?
Alligators are amphibious.
Oh.
Let's do the rattlesnake for the other one. A snapping turtle's mouth is shaped like a strong bony beak with no teeth. Their skin is rough with characteristic bumps called tubercles. On their necks and legs, the feet are webbed and have strong claws. Turtles have another hard plate that covers the stomach that is called a plastron. And then rattlesnakes. All of them have rattles, are venomous, and are pit vipers. Rattlesnakes feed on rodents, squirrels, rabbits, and other small critters. They hibernate through the winter and come out in the spring to eat and then mate. Rattlesnake eggs will stay inside their mother until they hatch. What was the next one?
Birds.
Right. Let's do the penguin and the ostrich. Penguins are flightless birds, while other birds have wings for flying. Penguins have adapted flippers to help them swim in the water. Most penguins live in the southern hemisphere. The Galapagos penguin is the only penguin species that ventures north of the equator in the wild. The flightless ostrich is the world's largest bird. Ostriches have 3 stomachs. Unlike all other living birds, the ostrich secretes urine separately from feces. Ostriches are the fast runners of any birds or other two-legged animal and can sprint at over 70 kilometers an hour, covering up to 5 meters in a single stride. Ostriches running is aided by having just 2 toes on each foot. Most birds have 4, with the large nail on the larger inner toe resembling a hoof. Ostriches' wings reach a span of about 2 meters and are used in mating displays to shade chicks, to cover the naked skin of the upper legs and flanks to conserve heat, and as rudders to help them change direction while running. When threatened, ostriches run, although their powerful long legs can be formidable weapons capable of killing a human or a potential predator like a lion with a forward kick. Okay, so the last one is mammal. 2 mammals are the silverback gorilla and the field mouse. Silverback gorillas have long black hair, and their thick shaggy coats help to keep them warm in cold climates. Adult male mountain gorillas are called silverbacks because of the silver saddle of hair on their backs. Mountain gorillas have a stocky build with a broad chest, long muscular arms, and wide feet and hands. Field mice weigh around half to an ounce and have a small body and head. They're a bit smaller than the average house mouse and have big protruding eyes. Their ears are sparsely furred and most span out 4 inches in length.